The easiest way to change the tiling of a texture of a 3D model that is already unwrapped is to use a UV view xform. This way you can easily change the tile or the offset or all the texture that belongs to this material. Another way to do it is to adding a linear control. So for example, I don't want to use an xform UV view, and I go to controller, linear float, here we go. And then you can, for example, applying this material, you want to tile more this texture. So one thing I can do, I can drag and drop this on the coordinates UV tiling, both of this. As you can see, you can change a lot of parameters. You can associate this linear float to a lot of parameters of the texture. So this time we're going to change just the tiling, and I can do show parameters and coordinates. So in this way you can see I can change just one value and I can change the tiling of this texture. But for example, the problem is that I'm not changing this one. So the way to do it is just drag and drop on the same UV tiling. In this way, both of texture are scaled at the same time, just changing one parameters. But let's say, for example, that we have multiple textures that we want to scale at the same time, and we don't want to connect all these controls every time. So we just can press hold shift and drag with left mouse click, and we have another texture, and then we can just replace the texture that we want. In this way we don't have to associate anymore all the floats. We can also hide the parameters, or a more easier way to do this, if you do it often to your work, is to create a new library material, and you can give a name. I already have it, and you can just click and drop in here with left click. So what happens that if I load this texture, it seems like everything is normal, but if you go to show all additional parameters and show all coordinates, and you go to show like this, and then hide and use nodes, you can see that you have all of this at the same time without every time connecting everything. So this is a fast way to just have a set of material. This method is particularly useful for more complex material, like for example this one, where you have a multiple texture that is applied to the model. If I apply this, and I can see that I have multiple texture on it, I have mask and everything, and I don't want to change UV view tile. So the only thing, the fast way, is just take this material, you know, and just drop here, here, and here. And this way you just can control this 3 texture just with this parameter. So there we go, guys.